Prawn toast or shrimp toast are such a popular Asian appetizer. It's also a great snack. If you can properly make it, it will be golden on the outside with crispy crust and springy on the inside. Now, you need to have the right balance of ingredients and put the right amount of filling inside to beat the takeaway ones. Now, here in my recipe video, I'm going to share all the tips and tricks that I use to make awesome prawn toasts. Now, if you're ready, then we can start making them. Let's get started. Now, I have some white bread here and I'm just cutting the sides. So, what I want to tell you is use thick bread. That's very important for getting really nice prawn toast. Now I have cut the sides and this is the thickness of my bread. Just perfect. Now you can use the sides for feeding the birds or maybe for something else. Next comes our binding. So we need one egg white. I'm separating the yolk from the white. I don't know what I'm going to do with the yolk, maybe use on something else, but we need just the white and it will work as a binder. Then comes the prawns. Now you want to use big ones because they tend to give better taste. And you also want to devein them. So just use a knife or maybe a spoon to scrape out or take out the vein. And that's all you need to do with the prawns. And after you devein them, you want to make sure there is no extra moisture in the prawns. That's very important. If there is extra moisture, it's going to make a runny paste. Okay, now I'm going to do everything in my food processor. So I'm putting all the prawns here, half a teaspoon of salt, a dash of pepper powder. You can use black or white, 1 teaspoon of sesame oil, egg white that we have separated, and 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, which is gonna be a binder for the recipe. So putting the lid on, and now I'm going to turn on my machine, and it doesn't take long. It's mincing the prawn, and at the same time, it's making a paste using all the ingredients. There are just a handful of ingredients: salt and pepper, and oil, egg white, and corn flour. All of these are gonna work as binder. So maybe for 30 seconds or something, and it's done. So now I'm going to open and show you the consistency of the paste. It's very sticky, and that's exactly how we want it. And because we took the extra moisture out, it's sticky and it's not runny at all. That's actually very important for making good prontos. Now I'm taking it out on a bowl and I hope you can see that it's springy. Okay, now the amount of paste I have got, I can make 4 to 5 prawn toast with it. So moving on, now we need the bread slices back. And what I like to do is use a spatula to spread the filling. And there is one tip I want to share with you. Although this paste is really sticky and it's going to stick to your bread, but you still want to make sure that you press and spread. That way, you'll ensure that it will stick to the bread and won't fall off when you try to fry them. And there is another thing which is very important, and that's even distribution of the filling. So you want to work your way, take a little bit, put it on the bread, and then take a little bit more if you need to. So spreading is done, and now what you want to do is flip it and then coat it with sesame seed. It usually sticks quite easily, but once you turn it over, if you see that you need a little bit of more, if there is a gap, just take some more and put it on the gap. And once you are done, you want to make sure that you take off the excess. So just shake it and the excess will come out. Now this one is done. Repeat it with the rest of the bread. And once you are done, what I like to do is I like to keep them in the fridge for 10 to 15 minutes. Believe me, that really helps for frying. So I'm taking a pan and lots of oil in my pan. Well, this is one of those appetizers that you have to deep fry. So yes, a lot of oil. And I have taken my toasts from the fridge. You need to put them on the oil seat side down, and you want to make sure that your oil is just medium hot, nothing more than that, because otherwise it will just get burned. You want to fry this side for a minute to a minute and a half, then you flip it over, fry the other side for another minute or something, just until it gets that golden crust. Okay, I think my one is done, so I'm going to take it out. And I really love this color, that golden crust on the sides. Okay, before you take it out, just make sure you have a plate lined with kitchen towel and also just take off excess oil. Now repeat it with the rest of the toast. In my house, once we make it, it just gets finished within few minutes. Now it's time to cut them. And it depends on you how big or small you want to do. I usually cut one slice into halves, and I want to show you how the inside looks like. There is the proper balance between the filling and the bread, and that's exactly how I want them. Now, sometimes in the restaurant, they will put thin slice of filling, and I don't like it. Anyways, you can serve it with your favorite sauce or dip, and it's just an amazing appetizer. Thank you very much for watching my video. Take care and bye.